Hello and welcome back to Federal Flash. I'm Philip Lovell and I'm joined by Nikki McKinney. Today we have updates out of the U.S. Department of Education and several new reports, including the latest results from the nation's report card. Nikki, what's been happening at the Education Department?
Thanks, Philip. Since our last flash, the department has approved plans under the Every Student Succeeds Act, or ESSA, for 4 more states: Idaho, Mississippi, Rhode Island, and Texas. With these, a total of 37 states, the District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico have been giving the go-ahead by the department. And on March 28th, Education Secretary Betsy DeVos held the first organizational meeting of the Federal Commission on School Safety. Participants included the principal cabinet members with jurisdiction over school safety issues, including Attorney General Jeff Sessions, Secretary of Health and Human Services Alex Azar, and Secretary of Homeland Security Kristen Nelson. Established by President Trump following the deadly mass shooting in Parkland, Florida, the Commission is charged with providing meaningful and actionable recommendations to keep students safe at school. The Commission is seeking recommendations from the public on how to increase school safety, which can be sent to safety@ed.gov.
Thanks, Nikki. On the heels of that meeting, Secretary DeVos hosted 2 listening sessions on the school discipline guidance issued during the Obama administration. The Trump administration is considering rolling back the guidance that was aimed at preventing racially biased discipline practices. Visit the link below to learn more about the meetings and who attended. On the same day as the meeting, the Government Accountability Office, or GAO, a nonpartisan government watchdog group that reports to Congress, issued a report on the guidance that underscores its importance. The GAO study found that Black students, boys, and students with disabilities face more severe punishment than their peers, and that Black students in particular were overrepresented among students who were suspended from school, received corporal punishment, or had a school-related arrest. The GAO noted that the disparities were widespread and persisted regardless of the type of disciplinary action, the school's economic standing, or the type of public school attended. Use the link below to view the full GAO report.
The Institute of Education Sciences of the National Center of Education Statistics released its report on student access to digital learning resources. The report, also dubbed the Homework Gap Study, was required under ESSA. The study found that more than 39% of children aged 3 to 18 don't have internet access at home. Older children, and children whose parents have higher levels of education, were more likely to have home internet access than others. In addition, the report shows the persistence of the digital divide, as children who are white, Asian, or of 2 or more races had higher percentages of internet access than did Black, Hispanic, and Native American or Alaskan children. The report also suggests that limited connectivity at home may impact student achievement, further underscoring the importance of programs such as Lifeline and E-Rate to expanding high-speed broadband access. Visit the link below to read the full report.
Finally, the latest results on the National Assessment of Educational Progress, also known as the nation's report card, in reading and math for 4th and 8th graders were released earlier this week, but there was little to celebrate. There was no improvement in math and reading among 4th graders, there was a slight improvement in reading among 8th graders, but math scores were flat. The results show that racial disparities persist. African American and Latino students were outperformed by their white peers in both subjects at both grade levels. For a more in-depth summary of the results, read All4Ed's analysis at the link below. That's all for now. For an alert when the next episode of Federal Flash is available, email us at alliance@all4ed.org. Thanks for watching.
Federal Flash is the Alliance for Excellent Education's video series on important developments in education policy in Washington, D.C. in 5 minutes or less.